Today, I've got mangoes. Mangoes and dates. That's what I'm eating after my workout. I don't know what you eat after your workout. Today, let's talk post-workout meal. What do athletes need to eat? This is my food. This is my fuel for athletics. Let's talk about some other options. Essentially, back in the 60s and 70s, carb loading became more popular, more prominent. And especially within the endurance athlete world, the endurance athletes took it up and started performing better than they ever had. And over the next couple decades, carb loading became more popular, especially within other sports that required more endurance. Soccer and basketball would often have a carbo loading session the night before the event. But alas, the carbo craze didn't exactly spill over into the world of the power athlete. Many of the meat-eating athletes talk a big game, but let's take a look at a few facts to see if meat is really essential for any type of athletics. Fact number 1. There are essentially no nutrients in meat that are not found in plants. But, that said, there are some essential nutrients that can only be found in plants. For instance, vitamin C. Meat has no vitamin C. Gotta get it from plants. What about fiber? Oh yeah, that's an essential nutrient. But meat's got none of it. Gotta get it from plants. And when it comes to carbohydrates, the main fuel for athletics, because all of our body cells, muscle cells, run off of simple sugars, fuel, carbohydrate. Meat has 0. So you gotta go to plants to get your fuel as well. So we're lacking essential nutrients, we're lacking the main carbohydrate, our fuel source for athletics. And then thirdly, meat has the problem of overstimulation. Anytime we overstimulate, when we go up, you must come down. So we're not looking to stimulate ourselves into performance. We want long, sustainable performance as athletes. We want to be athletes for life. So meat has that problem. It's overly stimulating. When an animal is put to death, a surge of adrenaline goes through its system, and when people consume that meat, they get the same surge of adrenaline, and we get a stimulant response. But like I said, we're not looking for a stimulant response. We want a true fueling response. Concomitantly with that adrenaline rush, we also have too much protein. Meat in general just has too much protein for our needs as a human body. And I'll move that on to the fourth one as well. Let's talk about protein some more. Because anytime we consume too much protein, that also is stimulating. Would you leave my food alone?
Yep, I'm gonna eat his food and I don't care about it.
So the protein's not just overly stimulating, but also when we have too much protein, we get too little carbohydrates. Coming back to that fuel source, as athletes, we need fuel. And if we don't get enough of it, you bonk, you hit the wall, you don't perform well. So those are 4 points, 4 facts, indisputable facts about meat. There's not an essential nutrient in meat that can't be found in plants, so you might as well eat plants. And you have to eat plants if you eat meat anyway. Second thing is, meat.
It's yucky.
Meat has no carbohydrates, no fuel for athletes. Third thing, meat has too much protein and is overly stimulating.
And meat is gross.
And it's gross. And as a fourth point, all those combined, almost too much protein leads to too much stimulation and also too few carbohydrates. Not enough fuel. Athletes need to fuel themselves. This is athlete food. Fruit. Best fuel for athletes. If you want to get complex with it, go ahead, have the complex carbohydrates. Your rice, your starch, your potatoes. I'll agree it doesn't work as well as fruit, but it works really well and works 10 times better than any type of meat diet.
100 times.
100 times. I might go 100 times better. So drop the meat, put in the fruit, add in the grains, whatever else you need. Get the carbohydrates in, drop the meat. If you want help eating a high carbohydrate diet, check out our recipe books. There's a couple free ones available on highenergyparenting.com, or go to highenergyparenting.com/books and support the family and support your family with some healthy diet choices. You'll get a full meal plan of like 100 different recipes, 33 days worth of meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner. A carbohydrate diet works for athletes. It not only works for me, it's been 8 years entirely vegan, no animal products at all. 8 years of high fruit. The majority of my calories come from fruit, and the rest, if I've had any slip-ups, they've been rice, pasta. So this has all been a carbohydrate diet for the last 8 years. Working fantastic. Let's check in. 8 years. Always got. I mean, I'm not some kind of big athlete. I'm not a power athlete of any sort. I'm a runner and play soccer, but I still got something here. Don't trust me. I mean, there's tons of power athletes showing. I mean, don't trust. What? Let's see. Let's check out some of my friends. Hey, Tori, what are you doing? Oh yeah, that's a vegan. Wait, John, what are you doing? Yeah, he's doing vegan. No, not that John. This John. And of course, we could go to the NFL. Let's take a look. What are you eating, David? What are you eating? Hey, David, vegan. Let's check out Patrick. What are you lifting, Patrick? Simple. A vegan diet works. Eat a vegan diet. Eat a high carbohydrate diet. Like all the other examples, whether you're a power athlete or an endurance athlete, it works for all of us if you're human. Where's my spoon? You even took my spoon? And you got yourself one? Give me my spoon. This is unbelievable. If you want to enjoy all the fruit in the world that you enjoy, don't have kids. But if you want to share fruit with kids, you took so much offense to that.
He does not know anything about kids. But he does know a thing about fruit. That's true. Nothing about kids though.
Give me my mangoes.
Nope.
Get back here with my mangoes.